Pimple
Leprosy?
popper.
No, I don't think so.
Is it it's like its own.
Ryan was like, it's shingles, which is stupid.
Shingles is when your face goes all south. You know?
A stroke.
No, shingles is part of it. It's part of a stroke, right? It's like the aftermath of a stroke, ain't it?
Well, see, again, we're
Shingles
not
is
doctors.
the aftermath of chicken pox. Because
Your
you
face-
still
your
have the
face
virus
does
in
go
your body,
south,
and
all right?
it gives you like spider
Yeah,
web,
absolutely.
red rash
Soft to get
on your back, and stuff like that. But no, Corey's definitely got a tumor.
You're expecting twins.
Oh,
You're good. I turned it way down.
Sorry, he just came back from the wars. He was in his zone right there. Came out of it. I mean that. Wow. I mean
We need to name that thing.
Hillary.
No.
Yeah, we can name that Hillary. This side of it's Hillary, that side of it's Katrina. Let's get that shit off my neck.
Oh yeah, right. Thought you did.
But no, so I meet the parents.
Wow, man, you have had so many better days.
I
like I
know.
brought the hunchback.
Yeah.
meet my friend Corey,
Yeah,
Nostradamus.
They're looking at me and looking at her, and they're looking at her like, you had sex with this guy?
Oh my god!
You
you got Quasi with you? Sexual relationship.
Yeah, it's like, how could you do that? Look at that thing on his neck. Wow. No, so I told the mom,
Jesus
though.
Christ.
I told the mom.
I told the mom, hey,
Hey there, Ma, it's just my twin. He didn't come out from birth, you know?
you should see in my inner thigh.
That's where his leg is, you know?
The stuff that goes on down there ain't so clean, if you know what I mean. Hey. No, I didn't say any of that.
No, I hope
and my inner thigh is just fine. But
But your neck is terrible.
my neck, oh my God.
So it
this
hurts,
thing-
you say?
Oh my God, like a son of a...
Have you tried to punch it? You like if your tooth hurts, you just sit there and repeatedly punch your cheek.
Like, maybe they'll just fall out. Yeah, no, I mean, at first I tried to squeeze it, and now I realized immediately that wasn't going to happen because it wasn't... It's hard, man.
You've been gone for a few days.
I told you it had hair and teeth in it.
It was bigger the other day.
Oh,
Like, I could put my whole hand on the back of my neck, and it still wouldn't cover it all.
Have you put a cold compress on it?
I put a hot one.
Okay. It's supposed to do 20 minutes cold, 20 minutes hot.
Oh, well, that's stupid.
Rinse,
Well, he wasn't
wash,
even a
rinse, and
doctor.
repeat.
He was a physician's assistant.
Oh, so he didn't have the MD.
Yeah, he
did
like just watched a bunch of ER episodes or whatever. And
Was he
like,
wearing actual scrubs, or were they just a paper suit that they give you in the ward?
I don't know.
I know what the paper suit is. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But the scrubs are so soft.
He just said whatever it was, and I was like, yeah, okay. And so then, like, let's get that baby ultrasounded out or whatever.
Yeah. Is it a skunk?
No, something fell off the thing.
Okay,
wait a minute.
we should lance it.
What came up with the ultrasound? I want to know.
Twins?
What came up with it?
Yeah,
no.
what was in there?
I don't know. He just said that they didn't have to cut, or he wasn't.
So they didn't want to drain it or nothing?
Well, he said that the cutting would be the last resort, and he didn't want to just cut me
Well,
if they
let me-
didn't need to.
Let me tell you. Cut it.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
But he said something about if it was like pussy, he didn't want to cut it because it's something they could just.
I've watched a lot of Dr. Pimple Popper,
Yeah.
okay? And as a matter of fact, I was probably going to watch a few episodes last night, and I probably should. For some reason, I thought about watching it. And I was just like, man, I would have known what to do.
You would have. Damn it, Chris.
I mean, I got an old rusty blade or some scissors so we can just cut that some
I got a knife right here in the sweatshop.
Oh, I took it off my pants already. So
Yeah, we got a
I got a
scalpel.
lighter.
But like it's so hard. Like I mean, it's
It's what?
Does it give you a stiff neck?
Oh,
You need a hug?
no.
Ryan's
Like even if I was the pop, I would have to just go.
No, what you gotta do is you gotta start at the base of it. So you gotta really start low at that and get two hands. And
It hurts so bad.
oh god, it looks like it hurts. It hurt me to look at it.
Yesterday, Marnie she was like, "Well, let me just try to squeeze," because the doctor
Now
said,
she wants to try and squeeze it when she
Yeah.
tells you, look bad, you're gonna go be my parents.
Oh,
Just,
yeah, I can't
just
even
look
see
at
it.
it. Just a flesh wound.
Can't even see it. No, I can't see anything.
Marnie.
Yeah, so yesterday because the doctor was like, put the warm stuff on it, it'll loosen the skin, so if there's stuff in there, it'll just bust out. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. Just cut it. And he's like, well, but see, and that's the thing with the ultrasound. He said there was pus and there was something else, and I was just half-ass listening. Like, dude,
it's a tumor. But
wrap it up, bro. it's getting late. I got a podcast to do, you know.
Wow, man.
And so I went back to the podcast, whatever, it was late. But then yesterday, she thinks, I think we should start squeezing it. Because he did say something about squeeze it out and get the pus out, or if there's blood or whatever. Because he said it was just tissue in there, and I don't know. So she did that, and she just got just like a little or whatever out.
Well, the thing is, if you watch like your Pimple Popper, sometimes like those sons of gun, they like the little bit will shoot out, and then you get to the nitty gritty, and that stuff just looks like a yellow paste. I can get pretty graphic. The guy had one the size of a softball on his back. And this wasn't Pimple Popper either. They hit that thing with an X-Acto knife, and some squirted out, and then they just pressed with the insides of the thumbs. And oh man, I kind of want to watch that stuff right now. It's pretty good,
dude. It hurts
That's
so bad when
nasty.
she did it.
Well, I mean, we have to help out our brother here.
Yeah, Ryan.
I'll watch Dr.
I'll watch an episode of MASH or something.
What are you gonna do?
Old school. We're gonna cut his leg off.
Well, oh God,
I'm gonna watch some Civil War stuff.
What's the guy with the? Well, they'll cut your head off if it's Civil War.
What do you think they would have done? Found one up.
Hey, Ulysses.
They'd have put you on the front line.
Hey, boy.
Okay, bring
not
us
gonna make
what is it, the bayonet? Bring us a bayonet, and then you just take a little bit off the top. No, your whole head. And they put you out there's a dummy or something. Let's get him, and then we got him because his head fell off. But you're already dead. Sorry, I don't want to kill you, but that's bad. I mean,
If it's any bigger, might have to put you on a freak show or something. I don't know.
you know what? I hear the circus is coming to town.
Yeah.
I heard they donated
Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. Yep. They're sending them all to us. I thought.
Yeah. Ow, but
Quit messing with it.
it hurts, bro.
It looks like it hurts.
Oh, my God.
I do feel bad for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I
appreciate
mean-
that, Dustin.
Yeah.
So I'm living.
Yeah, LIVIN, brother. Keep it. Yeah. At least you don't sound like me. I got probably a small case of tuberculosis, probably some leprosy. Next thing you know, I have something growing on my neck. Good timing. Good timing.
He did say, he was like, make sure you don't share towels with people.
Oh, hey, I got 2 of my own towels now, and I don't need to use anybody else's.
You know, and then I started thinking, wait, that one dude, did he use my towel?
Oh.
Is this what happened?
Leprosy.
Leprosy.
Because there was somebody else that was not doing so hot.
Not doing so hot. He got.
See, instead of like 1,000 little ones, I just got one big ass one.
It's like all of those just combined into one, and it's like I'm gonna pop. I saw the first glance, and I saw like the little tiny the needle hole. You need, if we do a procedure on it, I'm gonna need a sterile X-Acto knife, 17 pairs of rubber gloves, and like one of those surgical shields or like a welding mask.
You think it'll just?
It's
'cause
potentially.
He was trying to say it was just tissue, though.
That's a
That's
lot of
not
tissue in
tissue.
one
Yeah,
spot.
how would tissue just starts
Did you
building?
just sleep on your neck wrong one night and it rubbed a whole bunch of scar tissue up on that spot?
And how is the hair going to do that?
I don't know, but that's one long ass hair.
Yeah, and then I don't know. People keep saying, "Oh, it looks like there's 2 little
right,
holes."
hold
where
on.
a
Yeah, it
spider-
did look like there was 2 spots.
Get a gander at this again with a real light. And the shock factor.
Now my neck's going to have stretch marks, just like my stomach.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like there's a spot that could potentially be draining. Or
Maybe it's just neck muscle.
Maybe you just got one.
Yeah, I've been working out,
no
ladies.
neck, Nick. Right? Yeah, that just needs to be squozen. Wow.
No, man, it's going to hurt so bad. It hurt so
well,
bad yesterday.
What do I always say? Pain is beauty,
You
bro.
want to see me thump it?
I'm not going to stand.
I mean,
near you.
it's hard. I mean, it's not moving.
There's no gelatin look to it.
Oh my god,
Yeah, that's questionable.
it hurts. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to go back
And
get a real doctor. I'm
Doctor,
like,
not a physician.
Well,
he's like,
hold on.
hi, I'm the PA.
Tomorrow's Sunday.
Turn your ass
Tomorrow's
around.
Sunday, so they'll be like, well, the real doctor's not in. We can give you some guy we found up on the 3rd floor with a paper suit. Right. And this guy comes down, his doctor name tags it with the crayon. He wrote his own picture.
No, people always hurt themselves on Sundays, so they're always working Sundays.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you did to do that, but I mean, let's take it easy first. Pump the brakes. We'll wait for 3 more days, see if your head falls off, and if it doesn't, I'll try and pop it. And then if it doesn't work, then we'll just.
Because they got me on antibiotics, and that's not doing a damn thing. They gave me some ibuprofen. That was nice of them.
Oh wow!
But I'm taking
Generous.
ibuprofen, Tylenol, and I mean, I know when I'm not taking it because it hurts like hell, but I mean, it still hurts. But
Well, I mean, it looks like it hurts. I can honestly say that. But like, that's the spot that I saw that she probably got some drainage from. We just need to, like Dr. Pimple Popper would, she's obviously a woman and she's good at what she does. She will, like I mean,
should we call her?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be cool?
You
What
know
was
what?
that, Ryan?
I'm looking her up right now.
Yeah.
What was that, Ryan?
Send her an email.
I'm looking her up right now.
Dr. Pimple, well, you'll see videos.
We're going to see if we can get on there.
She's in California,
So yeah, but wouldn't she want something like this
she
on her
would
show?
definitely want that to be on her show because people need to see what happens when you wake up and 2 days later you have something the size of a grapefruit on your neck.
You know what? Those 2 bite marks. You sure Nico didn't get a hold of you?
Nah,
Marty?
Nico's cool.
It's Marty.
Sorry.
No, Marty. No, there's nothing there. Marty didn't see
exactly.
anything.
I'm only saying that in good fun because if I would have seen that, we were not meeting my parents today.
It's like,
Sorry. Hillary
not
says
even
no.
offering makeup. Just
Yeah.
no, it's fine. Don't even see it.
Would
Don't
you like
see
me to
nothing.
buy you a scarf before we go?
And I had one, and she's like, "Don't wear the scarf."
Oh, for
I'm like,
heaven's
why?
sake. Were you in
She's like, the scarf's not you.
TC?
I swear,
Yeah.
Mom and Daddy
It's
really
everybody.
doesn't look like this.
It's everybody. Scarves are on everybody in TC, even if your tight
just
pants,
fine.
even if your pants aren't as tight, but still. Okay, well,
So that's what my days have been up to lately.
geez, those are the last 4 days have been like that. Everything's been it's it reminds me of one of those old movies where it's just like The Blob or something, or like one of those like the Swamp Thing or something. Not that it's you, just like the thing on the side of your neck. It's like sorry. I hope you understand that we're just poking fun at your neck, not you.
Just all day long now.
Hey, yeah.
Just keep them coming.
Well, okay.
That's what
Well,
she said.
I'm sure she did. We'll pop that thing tomorrow when I get back from work.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the hospital probably again.
No, I'll bring a big bottle of cleaning product from my job, and we'll just scrub it down with a nice metal
'Cause see,
course.
I'm gonna want them to hit me with some. What they gave me?
Thorazine.
Yes.
Thorazine is to get the Thorazine shuffle. That's like a sleep med.
Yeah, I was pretty good, but it didn't. They're like, this is like Tylenol but liquid or something. I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, but it's not a narcotic.
Well,
okay.
if they were going to give you something like that, it would give me a Dilaudid. But that's not going to do anything.
As long as they put me to sleep, I don't care, man.
Well, then you can just get some milk, as Michael Jackson called it, which is propofol. And that's before procedures of a nature of yours. We're going to have to get you a half a gallon of that. And I don't mean a half gallon. I mean like a milk, Oh, heaven's sakes, I ruined it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Propofol?
No, your punchline there at the end.
Oh, well, I know, but I said half gallon, and that's not the thing to say to him. I apologize. But yeah, we're going to have to...
I'm sorry, that was funny, though.
We're going to have to sedate you pretty heavily. We got a guy whose feet smell terribly bad. We'll just put one of his socks in front of your face. You'll go right down.
No, no.
Then I'll get out the carving knife that somebody uses to cook with, and I'll just, I'll definitely be wearing a welding mask and standing behind a fence. I have access to a crossbow. I could just try and hit it from the side with
Skim it.
Yeah, with a broad head and just...
cut off just enough to where it'll drain it, Or we could get an ink pen, like the ball point of an ink pen. Get that sumbitch real hot and just stab it. Maybe it'll just
What if it stabs it hot and it cauterizes it shut?
Cauterize it, right?
Yeah.
So
well, we hit
86 that one.
I think we've hit our quota of 30 minutes of nothing about recovery. So,
well,
Ryan is looking up the Zit lady still. Or are you?
Yeah, trying to find a contact thing. I'm seeing a lot of videos.
You're gonna see a lot of videos.
Ryan, he wants to do the slicing now.
Well, hell, I mean,
I'm studying.
But so the recovery trip we're going to do in September.
March or September?
March 6th we're going to Skywood Recovery.
Right, I need to take off work. I need to know how many days I got to take off work.
I can't wait. I told Courtney that I was really excited and that you're going to do great and Ryan's going to do great. Anna's not going.
I always do great.